Hey there, artist friends. Today we're diving into a topic that comes up in almost every conversation that I have with new artists: narrowing down your style of work. And I get it, we're creative people who love trying new techniques and new materials, and we don't want to commit to making just one thing for the rest of our lives. But we've been told over and over that that is what we need to do in order to be successful. So, we're going to talk about it today because really finding your niche can make all the difference in attracting the right audience and increasing your sales. But before we get started, let me introduce myself in case we haven't met yet. I'm Jennifer Daly, a fine artist who dabbled in many styles for years before finally settling into my signature style. Through trial and error, I have learned some really valuable lessons that I'm excited to share with you today. Before we delve into how to hone your style, let's talk about why it matters. Your artistic style is like your unique fingerprint. It sets you apart from every other artist out there, and it creates a recognizable brand identity. When you have a clear and cohesive style, it becomes easier for potential buyers to connect with your work and for you to stand out in a crowded market. Think about the artists you know whose work you could pick out of a crowd. That is what we're going for. And before you tell me that you don't want to paint just one thing for the rest of your life, that is not what I'm suggesting at all. You should paint whatever you want, whenever you want. But you don't need to share everything that you make with the world. You can keep those fun experiments and departures from your style to yourself. Not everything needs to be for public consumption. So with that said, here are some good strategies for developing your personal style. First, start by reflecting on the artists and artworks in particular that inspire you the most. What elements of their style really resonate with you? Is it their use of color, their subject matter, their technique? By identifying your artistic influences, you can begin to pinpoint the aspects of your own work that you want to emphasize and develop further. I suggest first collecting a couple dozen images, maybe on Pinterest. They don't have to be similar to each other, just images that really light you up. And then go through each image one at a time and write down what you love about it. Single words or short phrases really work best here. Anything like bright colors or thick drippy paint. By the time you go through every photo that you've selected, you should have a long list of descriptors to take into the next phase. So then it's time to head into the studio or to your kitchen table, as the case may be. Take your list with you, but don't look at those photo references anymore. I find that looking at other people's art when I'm trying to make my own is really too much of an influence. What you want to do instead is use your list to experiment and explore different styles and techniques. Try working with new mediums and exploring different subject matters and really pushing the boundaries of your comfort zone, all inspired by the descriptors that you wrote on your list. So try using bright colors with thick drippy paint and see what happens. Through this process of experimentation, you'll start to understand what really resonates with you and what you are called to make. You're going to know that you're on the right path in your experimentation because it'll feel really fun and exciting. The thing that a lot of people don't understand is that a big part of what makes art good is the artist's enthusiasm for it. If you wish your art was stronger, then the best thing you can do is put some more hours into finding what particular part of the art making process makes you feel the most alive. If you just follow those feelings, they're like clues. Following the thing you find to be most joyful is going to lead you to an authentic style that you will be happy to create in for a good long while. Then, as you continue to refine your style, you want to focus on what makes your work unique and distinctive. Pay attention to recurring themes, colors, or techniques that appear across your body of work. These elements form the foundation of your artistic identity and can serve as key selling points when marketing your art to potential buyers. Once you've really established your style, you'll find it becomes much easier to sell your work for a couple of reasons. First, there's just a real clarity about your intentions as an artist that makes it easy both for you to talk about your work and for others to understand what you're trying to do. Second, people know what to expect from you. They come to expect bright colors and drippy paint. They love bright colors and drippy paint, and they know you're the person to come to for it. What happens is after a while, you've built a fan base that gets to know you in addition to your art, and they become interested in the other things you might want to make. This is your opportunity to expand upon the one thing that you've become known for. So in conclusion, developing one signature style of work is a pivotal step in maximizing your art sales potential. By reflecting on your inspirations, by experimenting and exploring in the studio, and by really paying attention to what it is that's bringing you the most joy in your work, you can achieve a cohesive and compelling body of work that will really resonate with buyers and sets you apart in the art market. So thanks for joining me on this journey. Remember, your artistic journey is unique to you. Embrace the process, stay true to your vision, and watch as it pays off in the long run. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow artists. Until next time, keep making your art.